Okay, as we get going here online, as Walton kicks off here, we'll start the social in fashion with Halfin. Halfin brought a pair of pigs, and I will tell you probably a March-April fair endpoints would be the destination here. Garrison's here. He'll tell you about their pedigree, and then Big Bob, once again, he's back. Big Worm's back again, and we'll go through all these together.
Well, first off, thank you to the Goss crew for having us out again. We brought a pair of pigs. They're 52-liter pigs. Our leadoff's going to be Dash 3, the one that Ryder Dale's on, and then we're going to follow up here with the one that Ty's on. They're going to be Woke, Tricked Out, Kingpin. Their mom's going to be a mate sister to the mother of Not Afraid and Renegade. So basically, their aunt would have been the one that won Expo, Louisville, all those things for the Danner crew. Again, thank you to the Goss crew for having us out.
Yeah, the Halfin crew brought you a nice pair here, I think, guys, and the full belted pigs. What lot? 24 is the full belted pig in the center of the ring there that's cruising across there, and it's a nice pair of bears. You're going to see some different sized animals come through the ring today, and depending on what endpoint you want to do, pay attention there, because I think there's a big window in this set of pigs of what you can do and where you can go all the way from March to June to even July and on if you want to with some of these smaller ones. But the belted pig here we'll talk first is these hogs are extremely heavy boned and big limbed, very good design in this guy here. Length of hip and squareness of pin is exceptional on this pig. Really good look from the side. I like this hog extremely well. The half-belted pig is a stout one. Again, a big-legged, big-footed hog, is stout in his skull. He's opened up in his blade, and he comes at you with proper width coming and going. A nice pair by the Halfin crew. They always bring you a nice set. Hogs that always feed. A lot of these pigs will be castrated. We talked today, and most of them will be castrated. These two are castrated also.
The next one in here would be a reliable source, not only for any of our sales, but just as a friendship and a program would be Strieber. Dakota's here. He brought his boy today, and we're happy he's back in northwestern Oklahoma. He brought a pig, too, in my opinion, that little March fair, maybe April fair, 1st of May. I would say this hog can kind of stretch a little bit. If you're looking online, in my opinion, he will not make it to June.
Thank you, the Goss crew, for having us back. Unbelievable setting. Great group of breeders and pigs here today. This one we brought, the belted one. He's going to be an everyday hustle, tricked out. Mom is going to be a litter mate to OG. They're at 66 Ventures. And the last litter, she produced a popular calico gilt that the Danner crew drove this past summer. So.
Yeah, my buddy Strieber always brings one pig and always a real nice one, and you can count on that. It's one thing you can count on every get-together, every social that we come to. He's got a nice pig to evaluate here, and needs no introduction, being out of OG's mom, I wouldn't think, and that's a pretty special cell attribute there as you look at this guy, and you analyze this pig here in the ring, and he is busted open, guys. He's got a huge chest. He's a man coming at you. He's square going away, a big ribbed hog, a stout skulled. He's great design. He's got a big back in him, a big hip structure from behind with a great big pin set. Again, just over time and time again, them Strieber hogs are good when they're little. They're good when it's over. They feed extremely well. He's brought you another one here, guys.
Next in would be Amazing KP. Rooster has been on the short list from the start, and I tell you that his pigs this year, I thought, were as good as they've been since I can remember. The progression that him and Mays have done around their farm, I mean it with whole sincerity. I'm damn proud of them, and I think that they've brought an awesome set of pigs here to the get together, and they took the social deal serious. I'm excited to hear what these are. If you're watching online, they are castrated, and they are pretty darn good.
Well, thanks, Blake, Ty, and the whole Goss family for having us back once again here. I've been looking forward to the social, and we got 3 castrated bears, I guess they would be here. Starting off with the solid black one, he'd be a 21-liter pig. His pedigree would read Real Steel Modern Day. Real Steel is a wide-awake son that stands at Gary Todd's house. The modern-day sow here would go back to the Anchorman sow there that's done a lot for us. He'd be our leadoff. I think he is lot number 14.
KTP told me he's pretty excited about this black show pig here because he kind of bred it for this deal. He said something about the revival show has an all-black division, and he was pretty pumped about somebody taking this one in there, maybe possibly. I think he would fit the bill about anywhere. If it's black, white, belted division, I don't care where you show this one. He's going to be competitive. One that's extremely heavy boned. This one's got large limbs and big feet. He's got a great look, a boxy body, one with great shape. He's got that immature look that looks like he's going to be stout now and get really, really stout at the end and really mature right. This one's sound on his feet and legs. He's flexible in his hip. He's big in his chest and big in his legs and got a great look. KP brought you a nice one here.
Next 2 in here would be a pair of 40-liter pigs. They'd be mates. These are actually out of the first litters there that we've had out of a boar we have at the house called Bad Habits. He's a Carney Man son that we bought from Mike Steele. Mother here would be a first litter Wham sow that also goes back to the same Anchorman sow. That'd be the grandmother there of the solid black pig. Both of these are castrated as well. They'd be our second and third round consignments there. I believe the off-belted one's going to be tagged 29, and then the polka-dotted one will be tag number 43. Thanks again, Blake and y'all, for having us. Sorry, the belted one is 43. The polka-dotted one is 29.
Did you name that boar after your partner? Yep. I figured you did. Really nice pair here, and this one here, the belted one, guys, is one that's just, he's there and ready to roll, and you can see what he is. This guy's really opened up. He's heavy structured. He's stout mugged, moderate in his body, and extremely good on his feet and legs. He's a really nice one, I think, when you go to analyze. And the one I want to veer to a little bit is this polka dotted one. He's a little bit greener, but I think that's a good thing with the upside he brings out to us. This guy's really good looking. He's tall shoulders. He comes out of the gate head up and ready to roll and ready to get a pin. Big bones in this one. Very good skeletal quality. It looks like he's just going to get better. Whoever gets this on feed is going to be happy, I think, in the end.
Next in here would be steel show pigs, and talk about one of the good people in the business, in our opinion, would be Mike and his family. Not only does he raise incredible livestock that have won at the highest levels across the country, more importantly, he's a good person, and he likes progression. He likes doing it his own way, and I guess that's why we've always got along really, really good. And he's a first time for an event that we've had in Northwest Oklahoma. It was a good time to start him here at the social. We're happy that Steele brought us a really nice set of pigs here, castrated males, and I believe there's a gilt in the back. He'll tell you about their pedigrees. We're really proud that Mike's here representing his firm.
Wow, well, thank you, Blake. I'm tickled to be here. I've been trying to get in this thing for 2 or 3 years, and everything just worked out just right this time, and I'm sure thankful for being here. I know Blake's grandma and grandpa for years and years, and we've been friends, and this is such a great sale and a good family here to be involved with, so I'm excited to be here. Tell a bit about my pigs. If you went to Perfect Timing Pig Sale a couple of weeks ago, this is the mates. The ones we pulled off before we took over there wasn't any better than these pigs here. They were just more ready. But these pigs are again, out of the board there, the Steel Force. Excuse me, not Steel Force. Real Steel. I've raised so many up now. Real Steel, the pig there that Gary Todd bought of us there at the exchange, and he's doing a really nice job. The bottom side of this thing here would be Driving Force, the board there that they have there at Premium Blend. There's the litter 9s and 10s. They're all out of litter mate sows. These are their moms would be the ones my nieces, her show gilts and things. So we're pretty fond of their moms. Like I say, and again, the top side there are Real Steels. So we're tickled. I think there's 3 here, and they'll drive, guys, if you want to drive them or whatever. And then there's a couple of blues in the calico pig in here also. But whatever you guys need to do, give me a holler. Got my cell phone number. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, the pig here with the spot in his flank that we're working on going across the middle of the ring here is lot 31. He's a wide belted hog there. It's got kind of a narrow belt, or narrow on the top side of his belt there coming around. That pig there, guys, is a very, very nice pig. Very heavy boned, very opened up, very proper length in this one. Got a cool look up front, 0 crest up top. This one here's got a great top in him. Just a nice hog. Then we come across the middle here with the little guy here, the wide belted target rump one. He is tagged 15. This one might be my choice of the 3. I don't know if that means anything, but when he came off the trailer there a while ago, I said, whoa, that one there's got a chance, guys. And he's got lots of hair coming off of his appendages. This one here is very, very proper in his frame size for a show bearer. He's very classy as he comes in the ring. He's one of them 3-steppers, I call him. He 3 steps in the ring. Let's put him in a pen. We'll look at him later. That one there is really nice. Lots of upside to that one. Really like that hog extremely well. And then the full traditional belted one here is going to be lot 30. And he's the big, stout, big ribbed one. Really thick-ended, thick top bearer that's really stout up in his skull and up through his front end and his chest floor. Good bones in this one as well. Mr. Steele brought you 3 nice belted colored hogs here that you need to pay attention to. I think they're all 3 a little different, but I think they're all 3 high quality. All 3 got a great end point in this 3. Next set of steel hogs coming in. This is his kind of his white division here coming in here. They're mates to the ones we had, he says. Going to be 4 of them in this group. We're going to talk some. Okay, the calico pig that's going to come across here in a minute. He's going to be lot 16, guys. That one there, I think, is extremely showy in his presentation. A tall-shouldered, heavy bone one that's got a great look to him. Lots of upside to that guy there. Coming across the, let's see if we can get that right here. The white pig in the middle is going to be tagged 45, and he's going to be a predominantly white hog. He may got a little bit of blue above his eye there, but again, one that's built extremely well, very well built one here that's heavy boned, very big footed and good looking. This one's sound as a cat. He's got a great skeletal build to him, a great front end, a great extension in the front of his blade. Then the little blue one here, the blue shoulder, blue necked one, is going to be lot 32. And here's one, guys, that for a little bit later down the road here, if you're looking, in that April, May area show, this one here can get in somebody's hair, I think. I really kind of venture to this one as far as being one that's moderate in his body and length, one that's extremely balanced from the side, yet he's got a great stout look to him, a stout skull. He just balances and proportions extremely good as he comes across here. He's got that extra blue chrome to him there that's going to get your attention as a judge, and I think that one there's got a great upside. I think he's got a great future. I'd star that one there on my list for sure. And then the other one out here has got a little bit of a the other blue hog, I guess, blue-eyed, blue-masked pig here is tagged 46. This one here is a stouty as well, heavy bone, a big pin sat in this one that's very big in his rib and body, very big in his chest and bone. Just a really nice set of white pigs here. Study in, winter's coming on. If you like insulation, you're going to need some. There's a couple of these that's got plenty of insulation, as Blake would say. Their hair is extremely big and a very nice set of pigs. Okay, Mike says they're all bred pretty much the same, so pedigree is redundant here. This is the mate gilt. She's lot 44. Not many gilts in the sale, guys, so if you're looking for an expo gilt, here's one I think you really probably be able to mark on your list. And as you look at this gilt, Mike said he didn't hold any back as far as he brought the best one in this deal, in this group. And we're going to bring a lot of gilts, but he's going to bring the good one, and he did. Looks like this one here is built extremely good. Her skeletal quality is awesome. She comes across the ring with flexibility and built right. No holes barred here, guys, as she comes and goes. Very good looking, very stout, very, very nice female. This one here's got upside at the expo, and she's got an upside as a breeding female as well. I'd pay attention here.
Well, the next in would be, I'm going to start calling him Unk to my right. Big Bob's here. Big Bob's here in fashion. He got introduced to the dog jaw today, and Big Worm is going to tell you his pedigree.
Blake doesn't understand paybacks, but he will. We brought our spot entry here to the social this month, and certainly one that we kind of held back for this deal. And he's got a little size to him, guys. He's not a little hog, but he's got a pretty good window. You can hold him or blow him and go with him, whatever you want to do. March, April is going to be his target, I think. This was going to be out of the blackout boar, the old boar there that's from M&M that the Whitaker bunch has done a tremendous job up there for them. He's have a really nice young first litter double up sow that did a lot of show winning as a gilt and won several jackpots there for us, and is going to be an up-and-comer in our herd. Spotted, castrated barrow right here from CKL.
Next in here for the social. Next in for the social would be Kanoth. Kanoth needs no introduction to the show pig world, to the industry. He's one of our very good friends, and he has been for as long as I can remember. We've fed some really, really good Kanoth hogs, and thought there was no better time to get him involved in some of our events than at the social. He's got a really nice set of pigs here that are stout, and hope they act good in the ring. I want everybody to see them. I think that these hogs can stretch. You know, we've talked about some that are a little bigger. Kanoth hogs are more our size, maybe the ones that we brought. We ferret a group in September with plans to try to make them there for that April, May, and June events there that happen in the summers. Excited to hear what the pedigrees are on this set of pigs. Let us know if we can help you in any way. Here's Kanoth Show Pigs.
Thanks, Blake, and all the Goss crew for letting us come down, but the solo pig in the ring right now is 136-1. He'd be a wide awake on a 105-8 lead the way. Almost all the pigs in this offering from us are out of Lead the Way daughters. Lead the Way is a boar that we raised a couple years back, the Laird Zones. You know, I think that they're going to be really good sows and foundational in our program. Thank you all.
Yeah, they brought a really nice set of pigs, guys. And study them as they come through the ring. They're all very similar and cookie cutter built, I think. And the thing I noticed about this set here, and this one may do it to the extreme, their skull shape is awesome. And the jawline that they have, the width between their eyes, the size of the rim, and the story all starts in their skull on this set of pigs. And this one here is busted wide open. He's one of the bigger chested ones I think you'll see. This one here comes at you wide, and he goes away at you with proper width. Really big ribbed hog that's moderate in his length, stout in his bone, and stout all everywhere you want to look at him. Just a nice one here to start off.
The next two in the ring are 141-5. That's the one that Ty's messing with right now. He is a clout on 20-8, Lead the Way. And the other male that Ryder's closer to right now is 141-1. He is still an intact crip, but he is clout 20-8, Lead the Way as well.
The crip is lot 27, and the other pig on the outside there is lot 13. Castrated male. Yep. Again, these here are peas in a pod, this pair of hogs, and I think you could talk them very similar. They're both extremely big-ribbed and stout, stout-bodied, stout ribs, stout bone, a ton of just stoutness of their foot and their forearm. Their skulls are just amazing. Big shoulders in these hogs as far as their correct angles and stoutness to their shoulder, and coming out with great big tops on the top side of their skeleton. They're moderate in their length, guys, and they're the right length of body, I think, for this current. Just a good pair of off-belted barrows here with a lot of structure.
The next two in is lot 12 and lot 28. Lot 12 is a full belted one. He's a full belted one. He's a clout on a 41-5, Lead the Way. And the other one, lot 28, is a clout on 12-4, Lead the Way. The lot 12 is still intact, and then the other one is castrated.
really good pair here, guys. And we talk about the Nara Belta one first, and that one there is a really good show bear, I think. As you look at one that's very complete, very stout, but yet got a great look to him. Huge forearmed, big-footed, big ribbed kind of a hog with a big top and hip in him. That one there will be really nice down the road. The other pig here, the one that's intact here, guys, is one you need to note and kind of mark down maybe a star on this one. This guy is extremely good, and he is one of the few intact males that's in the sale today. And for good reason, I would have probably not cut this one as well, no matter what Blake told me to bring to the sale, because this one here is definitely got several options you could do with him. You could cut him and go win banners, or you could leave him intact and make yourself famous with this one, guys. Very good looking pig that's very big chested yet very good looking. Got a great neck in him, a great skull combination, uniqueness up through his front end. He's moderate in his length, he's sound, he's square, he's got great bones. This one here excites me quite a bit. You need to take a pretty close look at that one.
The next two in would be Lot 10 and Lot 41. Lot 10, our leadoff, is the belted male. He is still intact. He is a clout on a 20-11 lead the way. The 20-11 would be a littermate gilt to the bear that won Texas National last year for the Pugh family. And then Lot 41 is a wide awake on a 105-8 lead the way. He is fixed.
Okay, the black pig we're going to talk about is a cryptorchid pig. Very classy show bear here, guys. Comes in the ring with a lot of presence, a lot of look, a lot of skeletal quality. This one's built right, and he's just going to put him on feed with a lot of upside. He's going to be really good down the road, and it looks good today, but just going to get better and better. Again, same story. We talked a little bit on that last belted one that was intact, and he's got a pair of these guys, and they're both extremely good. This one here is just a little bit more and a little bit further along as far as you want to talk about one that is heavy structured. And he is one that is very unique in his build. He is moderate in his length, yet has a stout skull, but a pretty neck in him, and has zero crest up top. He's got a great chest in him. You love the feet as he comes right at you, and the spread to the spread to his front foot there, and just being perfect in his posture and perfect in the angulation to his shoulder and on back, the way he blends back into him. But he's a hog you get behind his foreloin there, and he's huge as he comes out of his blade. He's got a deep groove in his back. He's got a big pin set from behind. Again, once intact, you can cut him and go in. You can keep him in if you want to, and be really happy in the end either way, whatever option you choose here. But that's one of the elite ones, I think, as you want to look at him. Very nice pair of pigs.
I'll echo just a little bit. This belted one, not only does he look like a mover and a shaker visually, then you study him on paper, and then you take into consideration what Kanoth boars have went on to do in terms of generate. This one, to me, is as far-reaching as any of them maybe when they're babies. He is boxy in his build. He has got the wild look like Bob was telling you about. His rear view, to me, is deadly. He's got the hog-winning rear view and a full column of bone. There's no way in the world that Kyle needed to cut this pig. If you decide to cut him and try to win something, I don't blame you. I think this hog can make pigs better and can move some things forward. A clout pig here at the social that is intact. If you've got any questions, reach out to us. We'll try to get you a video.
Next in, we got a lot 11. He's a chromed up one. And then the half belt is lot 26. Lot 11 is a clout on a 41-5, lead the way. He is a rupture, so he still is intact. Lot 26 is a clout on a right day. Right day would have just raised the champion crossbred gilt at the North American that Trace raised, and he's housed at Canal Ocean Show Pigs.
They brought you a nice set, guys, and another nice pair here. And the off-belted pig is one that I think is very evident to you as he walks through the ring, and his openness of chest is incredible. He's got the show bearer look from the side. One that I think is just got a tremendous amount of bone. He's busted open up front. He's square from behind. Just a good-looking show bearer here. I think you could take on down the road and have a lot of fun. The chromed-up pig is just wild-looking. He's freaky. A very hairy little critter that has a lot of bone in him, a lot of skull, but yet a neat look through his neck, a moderate length to his body. He is big-legged and big pinned from behind, got a big shape up top. That one there's wild. He's going to get looked at with the freaky pieces that he has. He is a ruptured pig that you'll have to fix there, no problem on down the road. He could be a really exciting show bearer.
The last of the canal offering, we got lot 25 and lot 40. Lot 25 is the predominantly black one. He would be a clout on a 12-4 to lead the way. And then lot 40 would be a clout on 56-7 right day.
Talk the off belt first there, and again, one that's belted incredible, I think, in his skeleton. A heavy bone, one that's big chested and good looking. Going to make a great show bearer down the road. Really comes at you wide open. Goes away the same way and square with it. Just a nice bearer there. The little belted pig here is the one that's probably as stout as any of them. You talk about his skull and his rib and his overall stoutness from the ground up. This one can do it from every angle. A big top one, I think, as you analyze him down his top and through his hip and his pin set. This one here is just stout all the way through. Has a good look to him. A tremendous amount of bone in this guy. Really handles it well.
The next 24 here that will run this afternoon at the social would be GL Pigs, and we'll start in a fashion that we like to end with. This 11-liter pig that Ty's attempting to get to follow. That he's a normal belted hog. He's an 11-liter. He's 11-2. That is an unrivaled. His mom would be the mother of the Odell Barra that won the American Royal last year. She would have been the mother of the grand at the Spring Kansas City Gilt that Humphrey showed. She would have been reserve grand at the summer show there in Louisville by the Humphreys family. That sow has not let us down yet. He would be lot number 52. And then the black-legged pig that is in here with him is a 9-liter. That is an outrage modern day. That would be lot number 50. It's a young keeper gilt. There was a lot of really good mate barras that we showed to the modern day sow. These will be younger gilts here. The majority of this set, besides the mom and the 11s and the 8s, we're excited to get them into production. Excited to hear what Big Bob thinks about this pair of pigs.
We'll start off the Goss livestock offering in true fashion here, and again, I say every year that I get to talk to these pigs, that I apologize for being repetitive. They've got the Goss stamp on the skeleton on these things, and they're all built the same and to perfection. and sometimes you're just splitting hairs when you're talking to them, and it gets a little challenging for me because they got so much quality to them. They're all so cookie cutter like, and yet nothing different as we start off with this pair. Really nice pair here. I think a great feeding pair of bears here. The black-footed one is one that I think, as you look at him and see what he can do in the future, when he gets his head up and rolling, he's one that just really balances out extremely well in his proportionalities. He's very moderate in his length, but yet great in his look. A good stout skull on this guy. He's sound in his feet and legs, and you can say that about the whole set. They're very, very well built. The other bear there, there's the black hind-legged bear, is another one I think that I think he's either 11 liter. Yeah, that's that 11 liter pig that keeps. I've seen him through here a couple of times, and he's caught my attention. Very, very good looking. And this one here comes through here, and he gets your attention quick with his great current neck up to the front of his shoulder there, and the look he gives you and presence up front is incredible. Good proper width coming and going. He's sound. He's long-hipped. He's square-hipped. He's got the right length, and this has that feeding look to me that could be an incredible show bear in the end.
What I forgot to mention here as we get started, every pig that is GL bred is castrated. They're castrated and ready for their new home. One thing we were pretty excited about in this sale, we didn't want to offer any intact males. We all cut them for you there a week ago. They're all healed great. We're going to start in a little smaller fashion here, Bob, and I think two pigs that they can stretch into the majority of the life of the summer, in my opinion, June, July, and then get creative after that. The one that's on the stick here, the 9 liter, that would be lot number 51, I believe. No, excuse me, would be lot number... Lot number 35. That hog would be an outrage, modern day. Then the little guy that's closest to the camera, that is 13-1. That is outrage heavy hitter. His grandma would have been reserve grand there at the Arizona National for the Odell family. That's lot number 51. Two castrated males here that can last through the summer, in our opinion.
Yeah, this pair here is exciting to me, and as you analyze them, they're a little bit different, but they're really, really good, both in their own right. You talk about the one closest to the camera there, and that's the little stout one that's so heavy-boned and so big-ribbed, and I think you could just go a long ways with that one, guys, and just wherever you kind of wanted to go there, but especially later. This one here has got a big window, very, very heavy bone, very stout in his skull, yet moderate in his body. Just gives you a great look. Just a tremendous show bear down the road that you want to get even into them late summer shows. I think you could certainly make him appropriate. The one I would want to lean to and kind of mark on my list, and as they've come through here, is this 9-liter pig, and he's one that just gives that presence to you as he comes in. He's just got the look, guys, and he comes through here and he's got big legs. He's got the great hair that we all strive for nowadays, but yet he's still one that's built extremely good. His angles are perfect, and his skeleton laid into a really good-looking hog from the side. A great neck on this hog, and yet moderate body, long hip, square in his pins. I see a lot of future in this one, a lot of upside. It's kind of my kind here.
Next in would be the two older ones that we have in this particular sale. They would be a pair of 78-liter pigs, be all-access timber. Their mom would be the mom of the blue boar that we sold there last year at the perfect timing. These 78-liter pigs kind of got a slow start. They're taking off good now. The blue one is lot number 5. The belt is lot number 38, all-access timber.
This pair here is going to be of your bigger end of the Goss set, and certainly this pair has got a lot of quality that they bring to the table. I think these guys can go, to mid-March all the way to early May as far as you want to do there is the window of where you need to be here, and I think you'll be just fine. The Black Hog with the off-belt is another one that's just so good in his skeleton. He's very big in his pins. A big-legged one that you really like, the skull shape that he has. He comes at you with a big stout chest in him. Just a really nice one to feed and just push if you want to go in that March deal or if you want to hold him to further shows. The blue one intrigues me a little bit, guys, and especially if you want to talk about going maybe to OYE or maybe even a little bit later than that. This one here has got a great look, and he's so far forward in front of his blade. He's kind of crazy looking up there. You got a stout, moderate body on him. He's heavy boned, very, very square as he goes away from his pin to his hock to his ground. This one here just gives you a great look. A really nice show bear, I think, with a lot of possibilities here.
As we get into this next pen, we're going to see quite a few 10-litter pigs this afternoon out of this litter. One of them young and upcoming gilts, in our opinion. Their mother would be a litter mate to the Humphreys Barra. The wide belt one there last year, there was a second classer at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. He had a really good run last winter. Them hogs on the bottom side would be a One Truth in-game roll call sister. They're out of the popular Relentless boar. And we will tell you with the utmost confidence, these Relentless hogs absolutely have been feeding. They have responded well and just get better every day of their life. I know everybody says that, but, man, we got a bunch of them on feed, and that is a must-use boar again for us moving forward. 10-2, the one closest to the camera, that is lot number 20. That hog will be 20 tomorrow night. The belted one there that ties on, that would be lot number 37. I think another group of them that can be really good for April, May, June. You kind of pick what you want to do here. September 10th born pigs that got a big window.
I think Blake was telling me the Relentless deal's already struck some gold in the first couple of jackpots. I think that some of them pigs they sold out of the get-togethers, and they just look like they're just going to continue to get better and win a lot of stuff with them because they're so consistent. There's a lot of upside to them. The off-belted pig is, again, one that is striking as he comes in the ring. The look presence that he gives you is very good. As he goes across the ring with his skeletal quality and flexibility, you really appreciate that hog. And he just gives you that immature look like he's going to get better and better. He's already got a groove working down his top but yet green in his build. And I think this one could get really, really waspy right there towards the end. The belted one, again, is one that's just built to perfection. Long hip, square hipped kind of a bear that flexes out of his rear hock and pastern extremely good. He gives you a great look up front. He gives you a good silhouette from the side. Just a really, really nice bear there. I think a good pair of feeding bears here that you probably ought to mark down.
An interesting trio of pigs here that they drop out. Ryder Dale grabs 9-2 in a hurry. That is lot number 19. That is an outrage on that modern day. That would be lot number 19. The off-belted hog is 10-1. That is lot number 34. And then the chromed up pig here that ties on, that is another 9-litter outrage. That'll be lot number 48. I think a fun pen of pigs here that looking back at some of the get-togethers that we had this season, a lot of pigs that look like this that we raise, you get videos of them 40 days later, and you go, man, we missed that one, or man, we did good there. These hogs look to me like they will feed. They got bone, they got length of hip, they got chest. I think a nice pin here, Bob. Excited to hear your thoughts.
Well, always at the Goss sales, you have a litter that's so deep and that you love, and this may be my litter here of these nines, and I think there's maybe a 10 in there. There's a pair of nines, I think. But all three of these hogs are extremely good. The off-belted barra here is one, again, gives you a great upside, a great look, a great presence as he comes across here. It is so sound and flexible, yet looks like he's just going to be better and better and better as you go down the road, and gives you a great immature look. The wide-belted pig there, on the outside there, closest to the cameras, one I think has got a lot of upside as well. You look at his indicators and the things that he has, and what makes hogs good, he's got them all. Very, very square skeleton, very, very big bone, very big feet in this guy. It's all square going north and south. That one there needs a little time. When you get there, he's going to be a handful. And then we talk about the other belted hog here, 9-2, and this one kind of gets me excited, to be honest. And as you analyze him and pick holes in one and try to decide, get one near perfect, this one here gets pretty close, guys. And he's the right frame size, he's the right stoutness, yet he's where stout meets pretty in this deal here for me. And he's got a great look, he's got a great skull, he's sound, he's square. I love his hip and rump and the way he comes out of it from his hock to the ground there. I think this one here is a big timer. I'd sure mark him down as well.
The next two that come in here, there's another 9-litter 9-3 pig. Would be the wide belt one with the white back leg. That would be lot number 36, be an outrage, modern day. And then the traditional belt one that'll classify as hamp, that is lot number 49. That is an outrage heavy hitter. I think a pair of them that'll feed extremely good for that May kind of endpoint, in my opinion, Bob. I think a very good pair of them here that can be really competitive.
Yeah, another 9-litter, and you just talk on and on about the nines, and just get one of them on feed. I think you're going to be happy with anything out of that litter, particularly in my opinion. This 9-litter pig here is no exception to the other ones. The same look, the same skeletal build. He's got a little chrome on him and gives him a little flash as he goes across the ring there. A little attention getter there, I think, and certainly one I think has a lot of upside. Got a really cool look to him. Be a fun pig to feed, I think. This 12-litter will hit you pretty hard as he comes in, and right there through his skull and chest is where it all starts. And this guy's got a tremendous rib shape, a tremendous look, a huge back with a groove down the middle of his spine, one that's very big in his pin and goes proper away. I think this is one of the elite ones here as well. Certainly a good pair here.
Another pin that I like pretty good here, Bob, and this 9-1 pig that's closest there, that's in the middle now with a pair of white back legs. That is another outrage, modern day. That'll be 9-1. That'll be lot number 2 tomorrow night at the social. That pig is so loose built and hingy. He's kind of ornery. It's hard to get a read on him, but I'll tell you, in person, visually, I think that pig is darn sure interesting. This 12-litter pig, 12-2, is one that's easy to gravitate towards. That is lot number 21. That is an outrage heavy hitter. I think that one can stretch a little bit, Bob. To me, he could go maybe the distance when you want to talk about June fairs and all that fun stuff. I like that pig a good deal. Then we got another 10. That is a relentless one truth in game. Grandma would be a litter mate to the Grand Bear at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. His mom would be a litter mate to the Humphreys hog that showed last year. That is lot number 47, a nice trio here that we get to talk about.
Got a traditional belt 10-litter pig there that's swirling around there in the middle. He's fixing to come across here. He's the full belted one here that I think is really a good pig when you get him slowed down and analyze him. And the stoutness of skull, yet the uniqueness to his body that he ties in with is very unique. One I think is going to make a great bear down the road as you look at him, and his build is impeccable. Just a nice one in that belted one there. That's very good. The little guy, again, I'm like Blake. I think you could go a ways with this guy, and it's just get better and better with time, like a fine wine. That one there's really opened up through his chest. He's huge boned. He's moderate bodied. He's stout skull, but got a great look. That one looks like he could be just a ton of fun to feed and manipulate, shape him into anything you want to do with that guy. And then we're going to call out for 911 on this 9-1 because this one here is going to set off an alarm, I think, when you get in the ring there. I love this pig. He's opened up. He's got a great look above his blade. This one here's got a great skull. It's hard to put that skull, that neck, and all that good stuff on a body like that. That's big ribbed, got a big back in him. He's very good on his feet and legs. He just gives you kind of the heebie-jeebies on the wool on your back of your neck there when he comes in the ring. Makes your hair stand up just a little bit is what I'm trying to say. I like this one. 911. You better watch your alarm on him.
The next pair in here would be another 9-litter pig that's on the stick at the moment. And before we go any farther on this pig, he had an extra dew claw. We had it removed. All should be golden. Just if you get him home and you say, well, hell, he's got a scar on the inside of his front leg. That is why. That is another outrage pig, and we weren't going to put him in the sale because but we liked this pig, and we wanted to sell him here at the social. That is lot number 22. He had an extra dew claw. It's been removed. Like we mentioned, all these hogs are castrated. They're ready to go home and go to work for you, regardless of where your endpoint may be. This other pig is another outrage. He's a 12-litter. That is lot number 23. Outrage heavy hitter. I think a pair of really good feeding hogs that got some natural turn to them in the pen right now.
There's another 12 there in the center of the ring, guys. Them things are stout. They're stout in their skull. They're stout in their forearm. They're big in their chest. That one there is going to be a power hog, I think. When you come across the ring and get him market weight, you're really going to like him and have all the bone in the world, have all the stoutness and look that you want. Again, I told you one of my favorite litters of the social here is the 9-litter, and I don't know one of my favorite pigs isn't the pig out here right now. And you know, it's just me. It don't mean nothing. 5 cents and a cup of coffee. You can take it home, but I really like this one, and I'll star him all day long if I'm going to a pig sale for a hog that's going to finish, I think, where you want one to be in the end point. You know, this guy here he looks good right now. He looks great right now, but he looks like to me he could come plumb waspy, come about 260, 70. He has the right proportions. He's got the right length. He has the right look, and I love this hog from the side. The way he ties in up front, he's got the right length of body. His skeletal makeup is superb. His feet and legs are all going north and south, and he's got some big limbs that he's carrying with it. Very square and green from his hip down, but I think one that's going to fulfill and really make you happy in the end. The kind that I like to feed, the kind I think you'll like to feed, I think the kind that can win in the end.
Next in here is a pair of 10-litter hogs, and we talked about the sow line that stands behind these tens. We really like this pair of pigs a good deal. The traditional belted hog would be 10-3. That is lot number 4. And then the chromed up hog is 10-8. That is lot number 18. I think a very, very good pair of pigs. that could do a lot of things. They are castrated. They're ready to go.
Just take your time there, Ryder Dale, because this pair deserves a little time, and we'll be patient with them because we want you to see how good they really are when you're sitting up here on top and looking down from the podium. This is an impressive pair of hogs, and I know I talked a lot about the 9s. The 10s are one of my favorite litter as well, and there's some very, very exceptional individuals, and here's a pair of them right here to look at. The white tail one here is one. I think he's a standout, guys, and as you walk through the pens, and you just find him right off the bat as he pops up in the pen, and when he gets out here, it's just incredible the way he looks out here in the ring. His stoutness and his bone and his hair and his moderation and current look is incredible. The angles to his skeleton's perfect. This guy looks like a big-time show bearer to me. He's got the chrome tail. He's got the chrome side on one side there. He's got the look from the side, but yet he is going to be one stout, good-looking rascal in the end. You might mark him down with a few stars, I think, on your list. The other litter mate there, he's another one that's just incredible. He's even yet stouter and further down the road, I think, as far as rib shape and stoutness of skull. This one here's got a center in him. He's got a motor running, and he has got a big chest as he comes at you and he goes. He's moderate in his length. He's deep in his rib and got a tremendous turn to it. A really good pair of hogs I think you really need to consider in this pair.
The next two in here would be lot number 3. That would be an 11-litter pig. He's the black-legged one. That is an unrivaled. His mom would have raised a Grand Barrett, the American Royal last year for the Odell family that sold him to get together. He had raised a Grand Gilt at the Spring, Kansas City. She had raised a Reserve Grand there at the Summer Louisville. His mom, a little side note, would be the grandmother of lot number 22 that we're going to sell in the coronation Friday night there in Stillwater at the Alumni Center. This is a potent sow line for us, these 11-litter unrivaleds. He'll be lot number 3. His brother's the last one we'll sell. The 12-litter pig would be lot number 6. That is an outrage heavy hitter. Another one of them. Bob, you talk about a sternum and a forearm. I think these hogs will feed. These two, to me, are maybe a little farther reaching in terms of width and power of some of the ones that we've seen so far. I would feel pretty confident May, June fair here in this particular pair.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of power to your punch here in this pair here, guys. And you talk about the 11-litter pig, and this one here is just ready to rock and roll from day one to the end point, I think. And he's a pig that's very visible now and looks like he's going to stay that way all the way through his growth period. One of those elite ones, I think, you look at as far as the stoutness of skull, the stoutness of chest floor as he comes at you, the big rib shape in him, the big back and the big hip. This one here is fun to look at, I think, as you look down upon him and watch him go across the ring. He is one stout rascal, I think, as you look at him. The other pig there is just one that I really like, and you know, you look at his presence as he comes in up front. You look at the height of the shoulder, and you get him put together there, and he goes across the ring. That one there gives you a great look and proportionality that a lot of them can't do for you. He's still got good rib shape, but he's got a great look. He's got a great neck and a great skull up front. He's opened up proper width front and rear, takes a big stride and pushes that hawk past his tailhead. I think that one there's got a big future.
We're going to end the social here preview this afternoon with a pair of 8-litter bears, and a pair of them we're really dedicated to this sale. We want it to work. We want to keep doing it moving forward. And with that, we got to castrate males so they can go on and perform for people, in our opinion, for this particular sale. And this pair of litter mates, I think, have a bright future. They're stud monkeys. Their mother would be the mom of Upswing there at Laird's. She would be the one that raised the grand gilt there at North Dakota a year ago. That she would have had pigs that sold there and that get together that are off to a really good start. These are a pair of 8-litter hogs. They're stud monkey hidden treasures. Lot 1 is a traditional belt one. Lot number 33 is the dot back.
I was giving Blake a hard time when I heard he used stud monkey, or Dana did. I don't know who did it, but I was giving him a hard time. What's that boar pig you kept look like? And he said, well, I got a pair of them, and you're looking at them. I cut the suckers. We're going to try to win something. So, and I do think these are two really good pair of hogs right here as you look at them. The belted one there is just one great bodied hog. I don't know how you build one with that kind of depth and shape of rib. Carry that all the way back to his flank with that perfect length of body, the heaviness of structure that he has, the perfect pastern, the perfect skeletal build in that one, and yet he's got the look. That's just a really, really nice one. It's going to be a tremendous fun feeding hog. Either one of these guys, if you can get them in your box and go home, you're going to be you're going to lose some sleep because you're going to have these on feed and you're going to be excited. The spot top one is one that I want to edge to for some reason because he just gives me that Big Bob look. From the side, he's got that neck that Blake says I always talk about, and I don't always talk about it because you always can't find it on that kind of body, and he does all that to a high degree. This hog is an epitome of balance, I think, as you look through his skull, through his neck, all the way down to his top line. He has that look that I'm looking for. He's long in his hip, he's square in his pin, he's sound in his feet and leg. He's got the big hair if you want it. He's got the big chest. This gives you that great look from the side. He's one of my absolute favorites, and I think both this pair is just extremely good. Pick your poison, but you're going to be awful proud if you can get these two owned.
Well, as we conclude the preview, I will tell you, those that tuned in and watched on Walton, we're very thankful. We appreciate it. There will be plenty of delivery options. Those that are watching across the World Wide Web, we will have Joseph Parker here tomorrow, and he will be leaving as soon as the sale's over, headed back to California. So if he's on your route on his way home, I would encourage you to reach out to him. There's Kanath is here, so he can get them back to the Midwest. I haven't asked, but I think he'll do it without any problem. We can get them to about anywhere. The biggest thing is, if you're watching online, please communicate with us. We want these pigs to get to you as soon as possible. Our biggest and most favorite event happens on Friday at the Alumni Center in Stillwater. The Coronation is a sale that this will be the 4th time we've got to do it. It is by far the very best set of bred gilts that we've ever offered in our entire life. And it's one of them deals where Dad don't even think we need any more sows. And he said, why the heck are you selling them? This is a very good set of them. So we really want to get these social hogs out of here as quick as we can so we can get on with it. It's one of the few events that our whole family leaves the farm for. I do not want to have to worry about delivering pigs certain ways. It's kind of our family event there on Friday. So if you could please reach out to us in the social. The breeders here we've talked about the social after the very last get-together, what seems like 6 years ago, which was not that far ago. We really wanted to have something that we could showcase some true September-born hogs in, and there's plenty of that in this offering. The cool thing about the social is there's also some hogs that got a slower start out of the end of July group that are just now rolling. So if you decided a week before nominations you really aren't excited about what you're feeding for the Oklahoma Youth Expo, this is a great opportunity. There's some good hogs in here to me that can be Division I pigs. There's only one grand champion at any show you go to. Somebody's got to try to get in the sale. Somebody's got to try to win the first division. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. There's only one grand champion at the end of the day. I think there's lots of different options here, what a guy can do. We would love to help you. Also, we've tried to take some individual videos, but I'm here to tell you, we got a lot of things going on, and they're pretty tame, but they act not the brightest when you pull out your cell phone. So we're trying. Bear with us. We appreciate everybody logging in. We appreciate everybody's interest in this sale. For the most part, they are castrated males ready to go. And so if you got any questions, let us know. We will have delivery. It's been a great year. We look forward to tomorrow night. And if you would, go on Facebook and click the catalog link and kick through the bread sale. And if you got any questions with either sale, let us know. Once again, thank you. Thank you. It's been a heck of a year. We look forward to working with you.